NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Today's program was furnished by a grant from the Beanery Depot and Deli, featuring coffee, made-to-order subs, and snacks. The Beanery Depot and Deli in Mahoningtown. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Joseph's Supermarket. Special thanks to Joseph's. Hey, and welcome. And this is just not another cook in the castle. This is a special cook in the castle. Yes. And do you know why? We've been chosen to participate in, yes, the first FFB, Food Football Bowl. Yeah. See, we had our own league, and this week we're going to introduce you to the Philadelphia Philly steak sandwich. Next week we'll work on that New England thing, but I think you're going to, it's okay. I'm rooting for Philadelphia, but I got to be impartial. Now, wait, we have breaking news. Let's get to this.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport.
Yes, and this just in. Hoggie injured playing racquetball. Now, wait a second. Hoagies can't play racquetball. They got no legs. They got no arms. What? Hoggie injured. This could only mean one thing. Was Johnny Latina trying to play racquetball? Let's go to the videotape that was just sent in from our affiliates and check this out.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
The Philadelphia Philly steak sandwich. Next week we'll work on that New England thing, but I think you're going to, it's okay. I'm rooting for Philadelphia, but I got to be impartial. And that's what we're going to show you today, right here, all on Cooking the Castle. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. This program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. Okay, these are the ingredients we'll be using for our Philadelphia Eagles cheesesteak. Onion, some garlic, some nice steak. Now, we kept the Swiss cheese in the refrigerator. No use to, you know what Swiss cheese is. This isn't your first game. Now, we have our liner. We're going to add our steak to this and season it with a little onion powder, a little black pepper, a little garlic powder, and some garlic all through it. There, notice our seasoning. Now we're going to add garlic, butter, and our onion and pepper to this beautiful mixture. This program furnished by a grant from Ferrone Brothers. 2 locations, Newcastle on Mill Street and Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Now you can see our salt, our pepper, and just our seasoning, garlic, pepper, onion, our butter that we've added, onions, and of course our steak. Now we've added also a little bit of water to this to make it come nice and moist. And look out, because this Philly steak is going to be coming to you in about 4 to 6. A special thank you to Tuscany Square Restaurant, Wilmington and Mitchell Roads, for providing funding for this program. Now, if you only had smell-o-vision, there's our Philly cheesesteak that we're going to put right in our Italian hoagie roll and then bake in the oven. Now we're going to top it with a white cheese. You can use Swiss, you can use provolone, or anything you would like. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Now, if you could see, we put the cheese on the bottom, topped it. We're going to wrap it. We'll bake it in the oven for just a few minutes to get it nice and crispy and melty. Now, notice how the cheese is all melty, nice and toasty. You can serve it up with chips, the Philadelphia Eagle, Philly steak. Special thanks to Little Johnny's 2 downtown, who provided funding for this program. Funding for this program furnished by Mary's Turner's Day Spa, Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township, Newcastle. Now there you go. Now we're gonna set these Philadelphia Eagle steak sandwiches in the first food football bowl up against, yes, some alioli and coconut shrimp, and that's going to be on the next Cook in the Castle. So you better tune in. Johnny, keep your legs up. Try not to walk and chew gum at the same time. You know, it's a little too strenuous. And just remember, it's like I said, you're gonna love it.